Naraya, you the GOAT, boy.
RT, you good, bro?
Benzion, you the man. I've been doing this here, man.
Crazy coming back, he crack the sky, he come with fire. Babylon, yeah, it gotta burn, yeah, with fire. Damn, where you read that at? It's in the Bible. I tell you what you're afraid of, a black messiah. Crazy coming back, he crack the sky, he come with fire. Babylon, yeah, it gotta burn, yeah, with fire. Damn, where you read that at? It's in the Bible. I tell you what you're afraid of, a black messiah. Crazy coming back to save his people from the enemy. The same people stole us, then they sold us to the enemy. Came on a slave ship, shackles on my damn arm, yokes around my neck, on my feet, so I couldn't run. Meat shack.
Hey, my name Benzion. So, hey, let me show y'all something real quick, man. The reason, y'all, I mean, man, I got you. Yeah. All right, so the reason why we out here, bruh, is to show our people who we are according to the Bible, because we have not learned this in the Christian church. It's a church on every corner, but it's still the Israelites. All right, the 12 tribes of Israel. Right. That's who we are. That's who we were before we got the slave ship. All right, when we got the slave ship, the white man started calling us Negroes, from Negroes to black folks, from black folks to color folks, to color folks to niggas. We got called all these names, but if you ask a Japanese man who he is, where he from, you know he gonna say, I'm Japanese. What language you speak? I spoke Japanese. What kind of food you eat? I eat cats and dogs. You can ask the white man who he is, where you from. You see what I'm saying? You can ask the white man who he is. Like, he gonna say, I'm from Spain, I'm from Russia, I'm from Ukraine. But if I ask a black man who he is and where you from, what you gonna say? We don't,
First, white man from the north, black people from the south.
The north of what? The south of what?
That side of the earth.
That side of the earth.
You talking about England, all that, all the way.
Right. That's called the Eastern.
You talking about Africa.
That's the Eastern Hemisphere, right? So just peep me out. Just hear me out right quick. I'm gonna let you speak, right? All right. So we're trying to show our people these are the 12 tribes of Israel, and what God told us, he gave us an ultimatum. If you do what I say do, I'm gonna bless you. If you don't do what I say do, I'm gonna curse you. Give me Deuteronomy 11:21, I believe it is.
Bring it out.
Hey, I just want to show you that our identity is being hidden. The white man took our identity and called us niggas. We the real Jews on earth.
That's right.
But we don't know that.
Right.
The real Jews are God's chosen people. We're not being taught that. All right? So, this is what God told us. This is how we ended up in the western coasts of Africa and all the way over here in America. Showing y'all that we are the children of Israel. How do we know we the children of Israel? Because God said he was going to do something. If we did what he said do, and he was going to do something if we didn't do what he said do. Give me 28 and verse 1.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 1. And it shall come to pass. If thou...
Hold on. Oh, it says it shall come to pass, meaning that it's going to happen in the future. This is Moses speaking to the children of Israel. I'm going to show you with these people, all right? The white man took the Bible and gave you religion. That's what in all these churches, they took the Bible and said they God, Jesus white, God white, everything white is right. While we at the bottom of society, why they burn crosses in our yard, why they killed us for drinking out the same water fountain, killed us for so-called whistling at a white woman and stuff, right? So listen to this.
If thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
All right, this is 28 and 1. It says, and it shall come to pass if thou wilt hearken, meaning if we listen to God, this is what God said he was going to do, listen.
To observe to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
Did you hear that? What God said he was going to do. What's your name right here, bro? I heard you know a little bit about it, because I heard you when you popped up, when you jumped out the car, automatically you came over here to this knowledge. I seen it, right? So, what did God just say? What was going to happen? Read it again for the brother.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
Hearken means just to listen. If we listen to God, come on.
To observe to do all his commandments.
All right, and if we observe to do all his commandments, check this out.
Which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
All right, so what did he say he was going to do if they listen?
Listen.
Huh? He was going to bless the Israelites if he was going to do what?
Set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
He was going to do what? Set them on high above all nations on the earth. All right? If we did what? If we listened to him. Just that point blank period, right? He was going to set us above all nations if we listen to him. Now, I got to ask you, are we above all nations on earth? We at the what?
Bottom.
We at the bottom. So you got to understand, we must do something. Now give me verse 15. Now listen to this. Verse show. Tell you, man, before this, I never heard it. Check this out.
Verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
Now this is the ultimatum. He said, if y'all don't listen to God, because God told us how to live. He told us what to eat, what not to eat, who to marry, who not to marry. He told us certain days we got to keep. We had to obey him because he was our creator. Right. And he said, if y'all want to manifest into your kingdom and be kings on earth like I made y'all gonna have to do what I say do. If not, he said, what?
To observe and do all his commandments and his statutes I command you this day, that all these curses.
He said, all these what?
Curses.
Curses are bad things was going to happen to black people if they did not what? Listen to God. Because we wonder why we at the bottom of society. We wonder why it's gangs in our community. Why the black men love to shoot up and kill one another, but won't bust a grape at the white man.
Right.
Won't bust a grape at George Zimmerman.
Right.
They won't go kill the police who shooting out the black man, but they'll kill another black man if he got on red, if he got on blue.
Bring it out.
From this side of town or this side of town or this project and that project. Bring it out. That's a curse for us not to love one another. That's a curse, bro. We the greatest thing God created, but we did something to God. That's right. In order for us to get out of this situation, we got to understand that we got to find out how we got in this situation.
Right.
How the hell we the best at everything, but we at the bottom of society?
Bring it out.
How the hell we the best? I'm going to say that again. We the best at everything, but we at the bottom of society. If you want to learn how to sing, go to some black folks. If you want to learn how to run fast, jump, basketball, inventing things, we was inventing things in slavery, bruh. When we didn't know how to read or write English, we was inventing things. Right. We are the greatest thing, but you got to ask yourself, we the greatest, why the hell we at the bottom scratching and fighting and biting each other? Bring it out. Because we in a curse, bro. Read that again.
It's a personal thing.
That's all these.
It's a personal thing with God. Right. Just like if it was a personal thing with your dad. If my daddy told me, look, if you do what I say do, son, I'm going to help you. But if you get out there and mess up and you do what you do contrary to what I tell you, I ain't gonna do a damn thing for you. That's what God told us. This is why you say it's personal. It is personal. Hold on. It is personal because we got a relationship with our Father and we have disconnected with that relationship with our Father. And this is why we at the bottom of society. Read that again.
But it shall come to pass,
hold on,
if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
This is God speaking to the black folks. He said, if y'all do not listen to me, what's going to happen?
That all these curses.
He said, bad things going to happen to you. Come on.
Shall come upon thee.
They're going to come upon you. You ain't going to be no king no more. you going to be niggas. You going to be black folks. You going to be Negroes.
Bring it out.
Come on.
And overtake thee.
And they gonna come over you and overtake you. Don't think you gonna run from it. Give me verse 68. Let's read a curse just to show y'all that we are the people in the Bible. Come on.
Verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee again into Egypt.
It said, the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again. Read that right. Come on.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
So the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again. What was the black man doing in Egypt the first time? Are you familiar?
No, but what I was gonna say is the fact you said.
Hold on, I want you to say.
God ain't gonna do. I'm going back.
You going back
because you told me to hold off, and you done went 3 steps before.
Okay, all right, let's go back then. Let's go.
God ain't gonna do nothing for a black man because he did this and that and the third. God gonna do something for you regardless. You know what I'm saying? He don't. You make mistakes, but the Lord's still with you. So at the end of the day, hold up, big dog.
Okay,
you just told me to stop.
Okay.
So the Lord's still gonna do for you. Yeah, at the end of the day, you gonna fall short with some things, but at the same time, guess what? He's still gonna be there for you. It's a personal, like I said, it's a personal thing. Every person got their own mentality. I don't care how your parents brought you up, you still got your own thought. You ain't got to do what your mama or your daddy or your grandmama or your granddaddy told you or brought you up to do. That's your personal thought. As black people, guess what? If you choose to do that, and a lot of black people choose to do what they do, that's on them. Now we get put in a group because all of us think the same. But if we think otherwise, guess what? We different. You know what I'm saying? Everybody came from the same cloth. We all came from Middle East. You know what I'm saying?
All right,
at first it was no white and black. It was everybody as one. But everybody got their own personal thought and start getting people to believe certain stuff. So at the end of the day, we became different, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, what book you read that out of?
Myself. Because it's my personal thing. But at the same time, let me ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
How many Bibles you think been written in all of time? How many people you think influenced the Bibles? You can sit here and say King James, you can sit here and say International, you can sit here and say new this and new that. How many versions? So what version are you believing in?
The King James.
The first one? But at the same time, that King James.
Let me speak, bro. Let's dialogue.
I understand.
Because you took me 3 steps now. I'll stop for you now. You gonna stop for me?
Go ahead.
All right, that's how we're supposed to do it. All right. So, the King James Version Bible is the closest to the translation from Hebrew, Greek to English, right?
How you know that?
Huh?
How you know that?
Because King James is give me the Bible dictionary. Give me the dictionary.
It's in my backpack.
Give me the dictionary. I'm finna show it to you, bro.
But at the same time, where that dictionary come from? The white man.
What did come from the white man, bro?
It's contradictory.
Where your mind frame? How you thinking right now? Where did they come from?
From my faith. Being my own belief.
No, that's what I'm saying, bro. The way we think come from the white man. You know that? That's why
it depends on you.
That's why you like the Chicago Bulls.
That's me.
That's what I'm saying. Where did they come from?
These guys right here, man, they want to argue. They don't listen to
we not arguing, bro.
How we arguing?
Hold on, you just come over the bed and said a false statement,
you
bro.
You believe in God?
Are we arguing?
You believe in Jesus? Yeah.
Hey, are we arguing, bro? That's how you know these dudes the devil. Right. We the one building families in our community.
That's
we
right.
A black man had to marry a black woman.
Right.
And stop having sex and running off.
Right.
This why a lot of black men don't have fathers because Negroes like that.
Right.
Now listen though, bro, how he just came up and said we were arguing. Well, we arguing. We was having a good, decent conversation. As black men, you talking, I talk. And you got a nigga that would come up and try to stop that. That's how you know we in the curse. Right. Because a real black man would stop and say, man, whatever y'all doing, brothers, y'all keep doing it because I never seen this in Chattanooga before.
That's
I never
right.
seen black men come to the corner to do what? To try to stop what's going on with the Holy Bible, with any book. See, black men run from knowledge today, bro.
Bring it out.
I'm glad you here because even though you might not understand what we're saying, we get somewhere because we're having a conversation.
That's
I
right.
would never come up and I'm telling you right now, if I was a white man up here, that nigga would have never came over. If I was Joel Osteen, and I was telling you to pay your tithes and you're going to be blessed and go to church on Sunday morning, he would have never came up here, bro, and disrupted nothing. But since I was a black man, he said, let me go tell these niggas something. These niggas don't know nothing. They just want to argue with you. We don't want to argue with you. Man, what the hell going on?
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission. Minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold. From Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are how men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.